What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited because, guys, it is a big day, okay? I hit 2,000 subs today, which is freaking amazing because I've been going at this shit for like 20 years, and I finally got to 2,000, okay? So I hit 1,000 last year, which is great, whatever, you know, 1,000's a pretty big milestone. We just doubled that up this year. It's been less than a year, so it's been good. You know, obviously, channel's doing really good right now, so I'm super excited. Finally taking off. But most videos have gotten around 1,000 views, if not a little more, which is kind of the goal, so it's freaking awesome. You know, it's really good, guys, so I appreciate every single one of you that's been watching and rocking with me for a while. If you guys have been rocking before me, let me know how long you have been subscribed to the channel. What video made you subscribe? But today, guys, as I mentioned in the previous video, I did want to do a Q&A with you guys, just so you guys can, you know, get your questions answered that you might have about me. You know, maybe it's, you know, why did you sell the Evo? Or why did you get the GTI? Or whatever. You know, I look at some, so I'm going to go ahead and just start off right now, guys. So just a disclaimer, guys, I'm going to post this Q&A video, so watch all the way through. It really helps with the channel. Make sure you like the video so it helps the algorithm get out there, so we can keep it moving with the subs and the likes and the video and the growth. So that's awesome if you guys could do that for me. So this question right here, guys, I've been quite a bit, you know, a little bit. So you guys obviously want to know if I'm going to get a bigger turbo or RX 500. So it says, would you ever upgrade to the RX 500 or any other hybrid turbo? The answer is I would, but the first thing I want to do, guys, is I want to make sure that I got my setup right. I don't want to run high pressure, low pressure, run out of fueling, stuff that a lot of people always do, and then they end up getting MPI and just doing that. So I want to make sure I got my fueling set up right, and then I'll see about going hybrid potentially in the future. Maybe not this year, maybe next year, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, definitely hybrids, definitely on my mind. Now, just to follow up to that, which one? I'm not sure. You know, there's quite a few different ones. Obviously, you know, there's a RX 500 that David has. That one's pretty good. There's a Vortex Standard. There's a Vortex XL. There's a TPC 20, TPC 38. So you got a lot of selections, obviously. I got a lot of ones to pick from, but for what I'm looking at, I want to be like in the mid 4s. Anything above that, like 5 or whatever, I think there's too much spin, especially for front wheel drive. So ideally, something that'll get me around 450 to like 480 or something like that. So definitely gonna be in the works eventually, but for now, we're gonna make sure that we get that fueling right, and then we'll move on to that shit. So this next one, it's kind of on that same thing. When are you gonna grab a hybrid, and what do you have in mind? So maybe next year, and RX 500 or TPC 38 maybe. Them sneaky tune cars put in work, dude. Like that, those TPC cars out in Florida, they're quick, and it'd be dope to have one. Do that same stuff. Even like the TPC 20, Kyle Lentz over there, that dude puts in work, and so I think that'd be pretty good. I mean, that'd be dope. RX 500 would be cool to have the same exact setup as David, but in DSG, that'd be awesome. But I don't know, we'll see. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted, obviously, because you guys, you know, you guys rock with me. So next question is, do you ever wish you got the manual versus a DSG? I do, okay, I really do. I actually was talking to David about this, and one of my other buddies, talking about if I were to do it again and I was looking at a GTI, I would probably get the manual, just because I think it's a lot more fun. I mean, I don't know, it's more engaging. Obviously, you get all that. Now, for a Golf R, if I were to have one of those, I'd probably go DSG, just because you get that launch. You're able to get them quick quarter-mile times and things like that. But for a GTI, definitely, I would probably go with a manual, just to have more fun. You know, the DSG's fun, but it's not as engaging. You know, I miss throwing my own gears, and you know, when it comes down to those like really close races, and what matters is like the shifting points and all that stuff, and how well you shift and things like that. That makes it so much better. But right now, I don't gotta worry about that, bro. We just out here pressing the paddle. I don't mind it either, because my wife can drive it. I can be fast. The DSG is ridiculously fast, so I'm not too worried about it. But if I were to do it again, yes, manual every single time. Well, depending on if I can find a good one. All right, fuck it. So other guys are asking, any updated draggy times for you? So yes, I do have updated draggy times. I did do 60 to 130 on my IS38 E30 tune. Best time I got was this right here, or right here, 10.78. Which is actually pretty slow. I feel like it's really slow. But keep in mind, guys, I'll be doing these 60 to 130s in the middle of like going out to Mexico. So I mean, the car heats up a lot. I feel like it heat soaks quite a bit, because I know one of these runs was when I was running one of my buddy's STIs. First time I was running them during that day, I was neck and neck with him. Later in that day, he was pulling on me pretty hard. So I feel like if I were to have like a clean 60 to 130 it'd probably be in like the 10.2, 10.1 range, ideally with perfect conditions, not heat soaked, things like that. But 10.78, I guess, you know, that's what we're working with right now. So probably disappointing, but whatever, you know, it's 830 tune, still on the base map. Yep. Okay, anyway, that's it. All right, so now we're moving on to the Instagram questions, guys. There's quite a few. I mean, there's a few on here that I'll go ahead and answer. Number one, do you regret selling the Evo? Yes, I do. Okay, I saw it the other day. Daniel had it, and it was looking nice, and I'm just like, dude, this thing is like another level. Like, people upgrade from GTIs to Evo, so I'm like, bruh. But life happens, circumstances change, so I had to get rid of it, which, you know, obviously don't necessarily regret making a smart financial decision, but obviously when I look at the car and I remember how I used to drive it, and it was just a great time. So I miss the car, yeah, I do. Do I regret selling it? Man, I don't know. I mean, maybe I wouldn't have this channel. Maybe I wouldn't be as unique because the GTI isn't that common here. I mean, it is now, but when I first started going out to Mexico, there was like a few that were really about it. So yeah, but otherwise, no, man. I mean, GTI is me. So this next one on the Evo again. Would you buy another Evo? I think I would, but I don't know. I don't know. I probably would at some point. I don't know what kind. I mean, a 10 would be nice, but an 8 or a 9 would be dope. Those are like iconic, I feel like, and they're just, the 4G63 motor is just, I don't know. I feel like it has so much potential, and it's just the cars that I run that are just fully 85 Evo 9s or 8s. They're freaking, they're fast, dude. So definitely, I think I'd probably go with one of those. So I'd probably get one in the future. Not anytime soon though. So what are my future goals for my car? Well, for starters, I want to get a 450 low pressure fuel pump. I want to get MPI. And I want to max out the IS38. See how we do. Hopefully hit around 400 to the wheel. And then after that, we'll see about if there's something used or anything I can find that's decent. Getting an RX 500 or some sort of hybrid turbo. And then, yeah, getting at least in the 8-second 60 to 130 would be dope. This next one is, would I sell the GTI? I don't know. I mean, if somebody came at me with like a big offer, I don't think I could say no to the money. But for what they're going for right now or what my car is worth, I would definitely not sell it. I mean, it's got a special place in my heart, you know? I don't really know what I would get unless it was something way more out of my price range. But in the price range it's in, guys, it's probably the best car that you could get, and I wouldn't sell it for like a lateral move. I'd go like up. So right now, no, it wouldn't be for a while. So that thing is gonna stay with me. Unless it breaks, then you know we got bigger issues. But for right now, I'm gonna say no. That shit is gonna be mine until that shit breaks. So unless you guys, okay, for real though, if you guys want an offer, bro, the 123 GTI for the right price, it might be yours. Do I play any games on PC? I don't. I play on my Xbox, and I usually play Warzone, or the other one, what's it called? The smaller map. I forget. I'm forgetting right now. But I usually play that, or I'll play like UFC 4, which is another good game. But I haven't played too much. I don't really have time to play that much anymore. But if I do make time for it, it's always good. Hop on with the boys and get some dubs, which I usually suck because I don't play that often, so I'm like rusty every single time. But yeah, those are the games I play. Let me know if you guys want to play, bro. You know, hit me up. Maybe we could get a couple dubs. Why do you copy my Koenig wheels by Alf out in San Antonio, Cirque to the light? Okay, first of all, you got the 18s, bro. You've messed up. Okay, 17 by 8 is the way to go. Just kidding. But they actually look good. They're light. All right, you know what? They're good. Let me know when you can get a good tires. So another one, IS38 on my GTI or slide into an S4. I'd probably go with the B5 S4. If you do an IS38, I think that'd be good too. But depending on what model S4, I'd probably go with the IS38. So unless you're getting a B5, IS38 is the way to go in my opinion. And then the last question I'm gonna answer today, guys. So if you guys stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. You guys are, you know, the reason why we out here, why we're still making these videos. Even though I don't get the most views, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. So yeah, man, this last question right here. What are your end goals for the channel? This is a big question. You know, I haven't really thought about it too much. Probably should now that, you know, kind of getting more into it. But I guess the biggest thing for me is going to be, I mean, ultimately, dude, like the dream would be to have this be my full-time job where I wouldn't have to like work my 9 to 5. I could just, you know, do YouTube for a living and just be able to grow, be able to have a bigger impact on people in the world with my platform that I have. I honestly think that would be the greatest thing that could happen out of this, and be able to support my wife, my mom, my family financially, because they've always, you know, everyone's been so helpful to me. And yeah, man, you know, just I obviously the racing, it's fun and everything, but I feel like, you know, it's hard to grow with just a strictly racing channel. So let me know what you guys want to see. You know, if you guys have suggestions on maybe what would bring it up to the next level, that's definitely what we got to do, guys. We got to start leveling this content up, because racing is fun, it's great, but at some point I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, the government, the way shit's going, they're gonna be like, nope, sorry, you're done. They're already cutting stuff out in Cali, so I don't know what's gonna happen over there. But yeah, guys, I mean, ultimately make this my full-time gig. Just start vlogging, talking about stuff. I don't even know, man. I gotta figure it out. But yeah, it's a good question, man. Thanks, too. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna start crying. I'm so emotional. Not really. All right, but yeah. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Okay, my mouth's getting dry because your boy been talking for like 10 minutes. Okay, if you guys have other questions, let me know, guys. I'm always open to talk. You know, hit me up on the IG. I'm always gonna respond to a DM. It might take me a little bit depending on how many I have, but you know, guys, hit me up. If you guys are local to MN, hit me up too, so we can get the Mexico runs in. I'm always down to run because we're trying to get that content. But yeah, guys, again, I want to thank all 2,000 of you for subscribing. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you're brand new and you're watching this and you just want to see some guy answering questions. Bro, you out here. You made it this far. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.